type of guy to jump through hoops so I can fuck with you. I only chase a bag, so go play tag somewhere with other dudes. I promise not to fuck with you. I'm doing this for my mans too. If I'ma change my life,
yeah, man. Today we are gonna be talking about going over 5 things that has to deal with being an artist, inspirational stuff, like what inspired me and along those lines. And this was actually an idea that was given to me by one of my friends, Jeanette. She was watching my videos, thank you Jeanette, and she was basically just saying like, I didn't really see this video and I think this would be a good thing that you should put on your channel just so people, you know, can see who I am and get to know me a little bit better and know why I'm trying to be an artist and why I'm gonna be an artist, speak shit into existence. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first one is, who inspires you? Everybody who knows me knows that my favorite artist is Drake. And the reason that my favorite artist is Drake is because I feel like I can relate with Drake the most out of any artist, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. The reason why is because most hip-hop artists that you think about nowadays, they have an image behind them, and I think Drake's image matches and aligns with mine the most. But when Drake first became an artist, you know, people were looking at him, and I think that they were looking at his past and where he came from and stuff like that, and they're looking at him like, oh, like this boy's not gonna make it. This mixed little kid, he not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like they were just judging him based off his past and his image and his looks and stuff like that. And, you know, Lil Wayne had faith in him, and, you know, he really helped him and built him up into this, to now today. I think he is the top rapper. I think when everybody thinks of who is the best rapper, who is the top, who is the elite, who is literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is the LeBron James of hip hop. That's somebody who really, really inspires me. And I said this in another video, and I say it here. In a couple of years, I think I'm gonna have a song with Drake, and I'll put that out there because I'm all about putting, you know, stuff into the universe. And so yeah. The next one is, what inspired me to do music? The thing that really inspired me to do music was, I guess, my dad. And I don't even say I guess. It was my dad. And the reason it was my dad was because my dad has been into music ever since he was a kid. And so he's been doing stuff with bands and stuff like that. And so my dad, when I was a little kid, probably like 3 or 4, I used to see him playing the guitar, and I ended up, you know, really gravitating towards that. And so once my mom and my dad noticed that, they ended up, you know, going out and buying me this guitar. I think my first guitar might have been a Baby Taylor, but it might have been something before that. Actually, I think it was something before that. It was like a cheaper guitar. But yeah, they got me a guitar, and my dad ended up teaching me a little bit, and then they got me lessons and all that type of stuff. So that was really something that inspired me to do music. What do you think best prepared you to be a musician / content creator? I think, again, what really prepared me to be a content creator and musician is having that musical background since I was a little kid, as well as my personality. I think, you know, if I didn't have the personality that I did, content creation might not be my thing, because, you know, I think I'll be a lot more scared to be in front of a camera. Like right now, I feel completely comfortable just being in front of the camera and talking. But, you know, I think it comes with the personality and then just the preparation of doing music so long that really just prepared me to do all this. And then number 4 is, what do you think is the biggest challenge for new artists, or what do you think is the biggest challenge in the music industry? So I think the biggest challenge for an artist is probably finding out who they are and the image that they want to, you know, put out there, and also their sound, figuring out their sound. But for me personally, the hardest thing for me has just been learning everything, learning not how to write, because I know how to write and I know how to rhyme and I know how to flow. But it's more so of the technical side of learning how to EQ beats and compress beats, and, you know, how to get a specific sound out of your voice and make it sound good. Make it sound, I know how it's one thing to hear something in your head, and I'm very, very good at that. But it's another thing to then go on a computer and then do that digitally. But I also think another thing that's hard for new artists is just being heard, you know, like getting other people to even listen to your music, because it's one thing to produce the content, but you also have to have others receive it in order for it to really even do anything. Like, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be an artist, you need other people to listen to it. So, you know, I think that's another thing that's going to be not really difficult for me, but I haven't really gotten too many people to listen to me. I think I have like 25 to 26 followers on each of my YouTube channels. So, you know, I'm not complaining. I definitely have, and those are strong followers. I thank you guys for watching this and everybody like that. But you know, I think just gaining followers is going to be another thing that, you know, another little challenge. I'm gonna combine two questions that she gave me. So the first one is, what is your target audience? And then, what do you think makes your music unique? I don't know who my target audience is right now. You know, we still trying to figure that out. But the reason I'm going to grad school for data science is because everything that we do nowadays has been collected. You know, anything that you really do online is being collected in some kind of way. And the job of a data scientist is to go and cipher through that data and analyze it, and then optimize what you're doing so that you can be the best that you possibly can off the data that, you know, has been collected. And so with social media, YouTube, all that stuff, you know, that there's a lot of data that's in there, and YouTube does a really good job of providing you with the data, but I don't think a lot of YouTubers know exactly how to analyze the data. And so I'm going to grad school just for a year and getting my master's, and I think that program will really help me in basically, you know, being able to analyze my social media data and all that type of stuff. I want my audience to be the best them, and I want them to be able to look at me and look at what I've done and realize that they can do exactly what I've done. That's basically what I want to do for my audience. I want to inspire people, I want to motivate people, and yeah. That is the end of this little 5-question video. Again, thank you to Jeanette for coming up with those questions and, you know, pointing me in the direction of even doing this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the fam, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace.